Kenya has some of the most amazing street food, and in today's video we are going to make a few of the street food. We have smokies, we have sausages, we have chapati, we have kachumbari, we have smocha, and inside we have smoky pasua. And of course, we're going to also make meatballs, and we also have skewers. So let's dive into how we prepared all these meals. We are first going to put our ingredients together. We have the smokies, we have the sausages, and we have the Choma sausages. Everything ready for cooking. We're going to start with Choma sausage, and we're going to slice them not straight but kinda diagonally. You can see, yeah. And then we're going to slice everything and also prepare the bell peppers. I didn't have the different colors of bell peppers, that's why I just used the one which was available. So as you can see, we are going to just use the bell pepper and the Choma sausage to make the skewers. Our first meal will soon be ready for cooking, and as you saw from the package of these Choma sausages, they are ready to eat. So putting them in the oven is just to warm them, or rather to just enhance the flavor, and you can always use barbecue sauce to enhance the flavor. And of course, it is one of the easiest meal. That is why it took even the shortest time to prepare. Next, we want to boil smokies. So we are just going to boil, and this time I decided to try also to boil a sausage. I've never taken boiled sausages, by the way, so I decided why not, because I've seen people boil them. And of course the other lot of sausages we are going to shallow fry. For the sausages, you can either dip or shallow fry. Yes, so for this one we're just going to shallow fry. Kindly consider giving this video a thumbs up, share, and leave a sweet comment down below. And of course, if you're new, kindly subscribe and join the Jest family. After a few minutes, you can see our smokies, the ones we boiled, are ready, and also our sausages are ready. We got spring onions from our kitchen garden. If you have not started yours, maybe it's time. Yes, and now we are making the mixture to be able to be utilized to prepare the meatballs. And on this one, we just used green capsicum, the spring onions, the ginger, garlic, and the purple onion. And then we're going to mix them all together. I had tried to put them when they are longer, and I realized I'm just making a mess. That's why I'm reducing the size here. Yeah, and then we're just going to mix them evenly, and we are ready to prepare our next meal. I got this manual mixer from Game at Garden City. You can see the job is amazing, and it takes a few minutes. Once the mixture is ready, we're going to the next step. We have our bowl ready. We add our mincemeat. It's about half a kg for you to be able to make the number of meatballs we are going to make. And we are going to add now the ingredients. It was a bit frozen, so I let it and freeze for some time. That's why I was kind of mixing. So we have added the ingredients. Then we are going to add about half a cup of breadcrumbs. If you don't have breadcrumbs, you can use cornstarch. Then we added 1 egg, and we added some seasoning of our choice. If you want whichever seasoning, you can always add, and then you mix everything up. We left it for about 30 minutes to marinate evenly. I would have preferred to do it overnight, but I didn't have time. So I'm just mixing final touches to be able to start making the balls. It takes it doesn't take much to do this process. It may seem like it's a lot, but it doesn't take much time. So sometimes it's better to prepare them yourself. And the reason I love preparing is because I am able to choose the mince meat that I will use. Mostly what I do, I ask the attendant to mince for me the steak meat, so that I am sure I have what I prefer. Sometimes this ready mince meat is too fatty, but then if you choose your steak, it makes it easier. So I'm going to make the balls and then we go to the next step. So we have our baking pan ready and you're just going to oil it. I realized the other time when I didn't oil, it was sticking to the pan. So I feel it's nice to oil so that it doesn't stick to the pan, and also the oil will be able to help in the cooking. That's why this time I've decided to oil. And as you can see, I'm just going to add the balls, and then I also add the oil at the top so that I use that oil to cook. If you're still watching, kindly consider liking this video, leaving a comment on the next video we should do, and give us feedback of your favorite meal out of all these Kenyan street food. Yeah, as you can see, our meatballs ready in the oven, and we also cooked our skewers in the oven, but we may prepare them for a few minutes considering they were already pre-cooked. 40 minutes later, you can see our meatballs are ready. I cooked on the double-sided heat at 180 degrees Celsius. You can see they are ready, and this time they were not sticking and they are cooked on the inside. The next meal can be split into 4. One, it can be chapati, it can be kachumbari, which I'm going to make with just onions and tomatoes. It can also be smoky plain, and it can also be smocha, and it can also be smoky pasua. It's just a lot, yeah. So this is our kachumbari, and we just added salt. The next step is to make smocha. We have our smoky. This is a smoky. You can just have it without anything else. You can have it with just the smoky and the kachumbari. The variety is plenty. As you can see, you can just have it with nothing else. Just the way I have picked it is a complete meal. Then you can also add it to the chapati, and then locally we usually roll like that, and then you cut across so that you're able to eat in 2 pieces. You can see the final product looking super delicious. The final product of kachumbari too looking delicious. The smocha slaps. I don't know why I've never tried it, but it's one of the most amazing meals I have had in a long time. Thanks for watching, and comment down below with any other recipe you want us to try, whether locally or international meals. Bye!